Highlighting these new faces, old faces in new places. Blake Snell is now, remember the LA Dodgers looking good here against Riley Green and the Tigers.
Right out the gate, that devastating curveball. And then Scooble, this is a power matchup I was looking forward to watching today.
Snell versus Scooble, forget about it. But Tommy Edman getting Scooble here.
Yeah, this is not the pitch you wanted to throw. Four-seamer would have been a better call, and that one was left out over the plate. He wanted to get it inside. But Edman says, it doesn't matter. It's gone.
And then more from Snell as he gets Kreidler here. Teoscar Hernandez is back with the Dodgers.
You know what, Adnan? He has become one of my favorite players in the game. For him to go back to L.A., they understood the value that he brings to a team and his ability to just flick the ball out of the yard. It's been so impressive to see how far his swings come.
Couldn't agree more. Charismatic personality, betting himself 1 year with the Dodgers. It paid off with a multi-year deal. In the meantime, Torkelson. Is he going to figure it out, Los, there in Detroit?
You know, he's worked in swing changes, working with the biomechanical lab over there. The Detroit Tigers have super advanced stuff. And look, it paid off in spring training.
Yes.
That swing looked pretty good.
Tom Hanks checking out the action right now. And looks like he's keeping score. Hanks is old school.
Like it.
I love it.
Captain
In the meantime, here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei hits this one to left. It's carrying over the wall. He delivers again. Ohtani, a home run. Tom Hanks must have called it. Magic called it. And the Dodger fans are looking forward to seeing that for years to come.
This guy goes deep in his return to the Tokyo series. And then this guy, Tom Hanks, is going on opening day, goes deep again. What else can he not do? There's Rob Lowe in the house.
This is Hollywood through and through, and he finds a way to show up every single time he needs to come through. Ohtani finds a way to get it done.
This guy's ridiculous. Shohei Ohtani. 5-4 Dodgers, Trinan, Keith. And he'll induce Cole Keith to pop it up, and that'll do it. A good game between the Dodgers and the Tigers opens their respective campaigns. And it is indeed Los Angeles. Rob Lowe, Tom Hanks, and all the stars going home celebrating this. Scooble, by the way, the fourth reigning Cy Young Award winner to face the defending World Series champion opening day. Jack McDowell, Lamar Hoyt, Randy Jones were the others. The Dodgers trying to join the 0-1 Yankees, only defending World Series champions in the wildcard era, to open the year with 3 straight victories, and they do so. All the wins count. Doesn't matter if it's overseas or here. See why? Blake, and you missed it. Dodgers already are 3-0.
Yeah, I remember talking to Scooble and Flaherty as we're covering the Tigers in spring training. We're looking ahead at the schedule and saying, man, opening day, you guys are in L.A. Yes, you're coming off a Cy Young win, but you have to go against this offense on day one. And how locked in you have to be and try to make a statement on that day. And the Dodgers are able to go out there and put up 4 earned runs against them. But they make it so tough on any pitcher, no matter how dominant you are, from top to bottom. This Dodgers lineup is so stacked to where, yes, even if you get by one guy, you have somebody else. And Scooble had his stuff working on, but it's just the resilience of the Dodgers to where as soon as you make a mistake, whoever's in the box at that moment is ready to take advantage. And today, it was Tommy Edman and Teoscar Hernandez.
But I will say this, Los, to the Tigers. And again, you do some games there with Jason Benetti. The Tigers had their chances. They were 0 for 15 runners in scoring position and left 11 guys on base. Wow. They could have taken advantage here.
That's their weakness right there, offense, right? How can they get runs, you know, and the way they're going to have to do it is just string them together whichever way they can. They have to scrap for the runs because they don't have that big offense. That's why Torkelson becomes a very important piece. If he's able to hit the way they know he's capable of doing, the way he got, the reason why he got drafted,
number one,
it would be a huge boost to that lineup.
What I love seeing on that screen right there for that home run, in the top left, it said he had 3 walks already. He had 3 walks, and then you come up and you hit a home run with all the pressure that he has to be feeling coming into this season, with potentially losing his job there in Detroit, winning it back, getting the opportunity, playing today with Snell on the mound and finding a way to come through. That's huge for him and his confidence, I'm sure.
Torkelson ended up hitting a home run and 4 walks.
4 walks,
Excellent day. Excellent.
One more look at that Ohtani home run. I mean, seriously, guys. Los, this is ridiculous.
You see the two-seamer kind of moving away from him, and what he does is he almost creates space, lets the ball travel. He puts that foot down early. See why I asked you if you like that. It's just done wonders for him, right? Remember, he used to have that leg kick. I bring that back. At the beginning of his career here in the States, he had a leg kick. He eliminated it, and it was like a switch was turned immediately. He hasn't stopped since.
That's what the best players are able to do. When they're able to make the adjustments and just take off with it.
Tom Hanks not screaming Wilson, he's screaming Shohei. And the Dodgers in this game, 5-4. It's not a volleyball, it's Shohei Ohtani, 5-4. Dodgers get it done. This is a fun 2-hour MLB tonight.
You know, usually like, hey, we're bringing back a legend.
It's amazing.
We're bringing back a legend. They come out in a suit,
Awesome.
whatever. This guy comes straight from the bullpen. Throwing the first pitch from the bullpen.
He just got loose. He's ready to throw the first pitch. All right, we want to get to bracket time here, okay? I love this. CY is
the
fearless
best time of the year.
when it comes to predictions. What do you got? People are putting big money on your predictions.
All right. You know, for the NL, it was pretty straightforward for me. I didn't have that many questions. I pretty much had to pick between the Padres and the Mets, and I picked the Padres making it to the postseason with the Dodgers going all the way to the World
Love
Series.
the ALJs.
The AL was tough. This is my last year, Adnan.
Picking the Jays.
This is my last year picking your Jays, and I know I was working with you today.
I love it.
I said the Jays are going to get a chance, but I really believe in the Rangers this year. I think their offense is going to be one of the best in baseball, and I think their pitching is good enough to get them there. And then I have the Dodgers running it back-to-back.
I like that Rangers pick. I got them winning the West as well. Lois, how about your list? What do you got?
Yeah, I try to be bold with this. I mean, I'm looking at the brackets.
The Mets are going to win the World Series?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, my
I like that storyline. You wanted that, didn't you? You told me that you needed to go wild.
That's not, wow.
Like, look at this storyline right here. Right? They acquired the biggest free agent acquisition of the offseason, and it pans out for them. But listen, they're going to crawl to the postseason and get in as a wild card. Last time that happened, if you're the number 6 seed, we have to go back to the Diamondbacks when they went to the World Series. It's not easy.
The rest of it's fairly predictable. Like your Phillies, your D-backs, your Dodgers, you get the Astros, Tigers. It's just the World Series is crazy. Your Mets O's is what's nuts. The rest of it's fairly...
I love teams that are able to sneak in and then you get hot. That's it.
I want to know the pitching matchups for game 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, it don't matter.
Birds into that
Put them out there.
All right, I got to get bold here. So as far as my postseason predictions were concerned, again, I got the Jays getting the wild card.
Kansas City.
Hey,
It's okay.
you know what?
Kansas
I like
City
this.
Royals. Let's go Royals, all right? Let's go Royals. Every 10 years, they shock the baseball world, and they win the World Series. Bobby Witt's an MVP. Reagan's going to win the Cy Young, and I got the D-backs.
You got the Cubbies in there.
Got the Cubbies in there.
sneaking
You know
in.
what?
Thank you for going out there on a limb, man. Thank you.
Old faces. I got, look at that. The Dodgers are only winning around.
It didn't feel like you wanted to put the Blue Jays in there. And just for some reason about where they're at right there.
I had to just squeeze it in there, but I got a Royals-Yankees ALCS, and I got a D-backs.
Way to go on a limb, man.
Yes.
Instead of leaving me hanging like you did earlier in the segment, the nonsense
You
segment.
didn't like that one.
Left me by myself there.
Give me your nonsense prediction again. I do want to talk a little bit of A's and Mariners. Logan Gilbert is so great. Carlos led the majors in innings and whip last season. First career opening day start. And yet, if I'm a Mariners fan, you guys did nothing all offseason. We got all this great starting pitching, and the offense to me is still very inconsistent.
Yes, and the tough part is that you've seen the Mariners get all the way to the end, and they kind of tease you, and then you think that's the year, and then it doesn't happen.